Hello everyone. So today's session is all about time value of money. As far as CA foundation is concerned, the most important topic is time value of money. Mathematics 40 marks, of course you are aware. Out of 40 marks, 25% question can be expected from this topic. 25% means what? Minimum 10 marks. But every time they ask 12, 13 marks from this topic, but last attempt, that is December 2021 attempt, they asked only 6 to 7 questions. So it doesn't mean that this time also they are going to ask only 6 to 7 questions. Okay, let us pray to God this time, let them ask so many questions. Okay, so at least 12, 13 questions, let it come. Okay, so as far as this topic is concerned, very important topic, my dear. So please note down this topic carefully. And one more thing, as you all aware, on 25th, that is day after tomorrow, I am starting a new batch, that admissions, that is for fast track batch. In 7 days, in just 30 hours, I am going to cover the entire paper 3. Many people are messaging me, sir, is it enough to score good marks, sir? So far I have not revised anything. If I attend that lecture, will I be able to clear the exam or not? Many people are sending. I am telling you one thing, my dear, if there is only revision is pending, fine. That lecture is more than enough to score minimum 60 to 70. For example, if you are not confident enough to approach paper 3, only that 7 days. After 7 days, you no need to spend your time on the paper 3, my dear. Just give me 30 hours. I am just going to cover entire syllabus, and also I am recording everything. I may give the recording also to you. Of course, you know the details. Those who have not enrolled, please enroll now, because today I am closing the admission. Okay, that is point number 1, my dear. And other thing, as soon as we start, that is immediately we are going to start our math test series program also. Many people have joined the test series program. Yes, test series also going to start from in 1 or 2 days time. You are going to get the receive the message. Fine. Yes. And I request one more thing, as you all aware, it's a new venture, but it's a big venture. Of course, our students knows about it. We started as a small new venture, now it became very big venture. Okay, we have opened more than 4 branches across Tamil Nadu, and also online across India it is going on. So started as a small venture, now it's becoming a big venture, means it is only because of you people. So thanks for your support. And our CA Foundation November 22 admissions are in progress. As the way you are supporting me, the same way I want you to support for November 22 also. Please inform your juniors, let them just talk to me, let them attend a few lectures of ours, and if they like it, let them take the admissions, my dear, because they may have that some hesitation. Okay, organization is new, please understand the name of the organization is new, but we people are not new to this industry. We are very old people in this industry, very old people in this industry. We all, the team, as a team, we are old people, but as an organization name, it's a new organization. So of course, without your support, definitely we cannot proceed further, my dear. So please support us and inform this to your juniors. Okay, so I don't know how many of you are attending my session for the first time. I don't want to ask those questions, I never ask. Okay, and also the coming 29th, I'm planning to have one CGP, that is career guidance program, at 5 p.m. Please ask your juniors to attend that program about CA, CS and CMA. I'm going to conduct a program. Okay, so please inform your friends and juniors. Those who are interested, please ask them to join. Somebody is asking, sir, what is the fees? Manav, you can drop me the message. I hope you know my number, because personally you can talk to me for these batches. This is my number. Those who are interested, please drop me the message. I will send all the details to you. But today we are closing the admissions, my dear, and those who are willing to take the admissions, because I am not charging heavy amount, as you are aware, hardly 500 rupees for Zoom online lectures, and face to face also about to launch, but the work is still going on, so I could not launch face to face on 25th of May. The work is not yet completed. I think the work will completed after 28th or 29th only. So face to face will start after 29th, but still, so we are going to continue online. Hardly 500 rupees with recording 650 rupees. Very small fees only we kept, my dear. So if you are interested, you please join, and please inform others also. Note down my number. Anything anything you want to ask, you can call on this number. Sir, I am not interested in joining in your batch, but if I have any doubt, can I call you, sir? Of course, my dear, you are always welcome. I have got a Telegram link. Okay, I have a Telegram link. In that Telegram link, you can join. Current batch students, you no need to worry. That is my lookout how to send the message to you, Tushar. Okay, yes. Now listen here. Please share the information to your friends. Sorry to take your much time here. Let me continue, my dear. I hope you have noted down my number. This is my number. Please inform your friends. Ask them to take the admission as soon as possible. Tomorrow I am going to meet everyone again to talk about how we are going to give the recordings, because it's a big process. The people who are taken admission, only with them I am going to conduct that meeting. So please, tomorrow after our session, the time value of money session, we have got a meeting how to get the recordings and how to watch the recording sessions. Okay, it is not like, it's not a Zoom recording session. Please understand, because the lectures, whatever I am taking, it will be recorded, but it is not going to be on what, it's a different studio setup only. It's a nice recording, you will get it, my dear. It's not like Zoom recording. Okay, that quality is not good, but here this quality is something great. Okay, fine. So thank you for joining with me. I hope this is the maximum students could join. Okay, and there is one link also shared, my dear, for paper 3 test series, free test series. You can join. It is going to start now. Okay, now listen here. Let us enter into the topic. Now no more discussion, nothing. Now listen here. As you all aware, this time value of money is the most important topic in your CA Foundation paper 3, right? Many of you are going to be, many of you are interested in what? That is, many of you are focusing into what? Logical reasoning, 20 marks. From statistics, some topics like the statistical description or some topics, but mathematics, many of you dependent on time value of money. Correct me if I am wrong, okay, but I know about it. Many of you depends on time value of money. So this topic is a crucial topic. Okay, the people who know this topic very well, they are going to rock the world. Okay, now listen here. I am just going to tell you what and all important concepts in time value of money, how to prepare, what to prepare, because it's a worth spending time, my dear, for time value of money. Okay, you need to spend more time on time value of money. First of all, remember, don't prepare anything like just read and prepare, just watch and prepare. That you are not supposed to do. Mathematics, always write and prepare. Okay, whenever you are watching the lecture, that is side by side you write it. Okay, side by side you write it. Don't miss that. Okay, if you don't write, then don't expect the mark. Please write whenever you are preparing mathematics paper. Paper 3, whenever you are preparing, always write and prepare. And those who are first time you are attending my session, for your information, I have got a YouTube channel. You please subscribe that YouTube channel. I have uploaded how to approach paper 3. I think it's a good session. That's what the feedback I got it from the students. And every time I conduct, I know about that program. The most useful program, my dear. I've just covered entire paper 3 in 1.5 hours time. Entire paper 3 in 1.5 hours time. Please watch that lecture also. I did it in English, I did it in Hindi, and also I did it in Tamil. All the 3 languages I did. But of course, sorry to say this, Telugu, I am unable to speak, and Malayalam also. What Telugu and all I can understand, but I am not able to speak even Malayalam. Of course, I can speak, but you people will laugh if I speak Malayalam, so I could not conduct in Malayalam and all. So Hindi, English and Tamil, these are the 3 languages I covered. International, national, South India language. So this is the way I covered, my dear. Fine. So those who are interested, please watch that lecture. I am telling you, it's a useful one. Okay, it's a useful one. I covered the entire paper 3. I covered entire paper 3. Okay, now this lecture is all about only topic I am going to discuss. Sorry, I think I need to change the page. I forgot. Yes. Now, time value of money. Okay, time value of money. Okay, that is in short TVM I can say. Now remember my dear, this topic divided into two parts. As far as our syllabus is concerned, this topic is divided into two parts. One is interest and other one is what? Annuity. Am I right my dear? Interest and annuity. Now as far as interest is concerned, we are going to discuss three type of interest in this topic. Please prepare the way I am giving you the notes. Okay, please prepare the way I am giving you the notes. You will find it very simple. Interest. What are the interest my dear? Simple interest, compound interest, then what? Effective rate of interest. Right? Simple interest, compound interest and effective rate of interest. Simple interest, compound interest and effective rate of interest. In short, you are going to call it as simple interest SI, compound interest CI, effective rate of interest you are going to call it as E. These are the three types of interest we are going to discuss in this topic. As far as annuity is concerned, we have two types of problems we are going to face. In annuity part, we are going to face two types of problems. I am not here to explain what is meant by interest, what is meant by annuity, because you know what is interest, what is annuity. So let us not talk about those parts again and again. So what are that is exam oriented things only we are going to discuss. As far as annuity is concerned, we are going to discuss about two things my dear. We are going to discuss about two things. One is about present value. Other one is future value. So in short, we are going to talk it as present value and the future value. Guys, listen here. Sir, most of you may have this query. That is, sir, I understand what is annuity and all, but I have a problem with one thing, sir. When to use present value, when to use future value. Many of the time I am finding it a little difficult, sir. I can remember the formula, everything I do, but I am little bit confused how to use, that is when to use present value and when to use the future value, sir. Of course, my dear, in this session, this session means or tomorrow's session, I am going to give answer on that. Now, these are the two parts, sir. We have got more partners, sir. We have got perpetuity, of course we have got perpetuity, and we have got growth rate, of course we have got growth rate. Okay. Now listen here, I am asking you to prepare perpetuity for sure, my dear. Perpetuity question compulsorily will come. Annuity, perpetuity, growth rate, what you know, sometimes they are asking, not sometimes, so far they have asked only once. Now, in this interest and annuity, if there is expected 12 to 13 marks expected from this topic, for example, you may be wondering, majority of the questions can be asked from which part, you know? Majority of the questions can be asked from which part, you know? Out of interest and annuity, majority of the question. Majority means what, you know? If 12 questions are coming, at least 8 to 9 questions will be asked from interest. Okay, please understand. You people are giving lot of importance to annuity and you are ignoring interest. But actually speaking, one of the most important topic in time value of money is interest. After interest only annuity. Because why I am saying like that, you know, in the next level, intermediate level and final level and all, you are going to discuss lot about annuity. So there the weightage is more. As far as annuity is concerned, their weightage is more. But here in foundation is concerned, interest only have got the more weightage. So when you are preparing your ICA material, see, remember, sir, is it enough to prepare from ICA material? Many people are sending me message, sir, is it enough to prepare from ICA material? See, if you ask me frankly, I will say yes. But still, I'll tell you, ICA material is only what, you know, cover the syllabus. ICA material only cover the syllabus. But questions, what, you know, can be asked from anywhere. Questions can be. So, sir, for that, what should I do, sir? Nothing to be done. Prepare from ICA material and solve past year questions. Only two things you do, that is more than enough. And remember the types of the problems. What most of the people are doing, even in time value of money also, just blindly solving. If you blindly solving the problems, you are not going to succeed in the examination. Please understand. If you want good marks from time value of money, how to understand, you know, you need to understand the type of the problems. like the way I give simple interest, compound interest, effective rate of interest, further classifications I am going to give. In simple interest also, what are the types of problems expected. So when you prepare in that way, you automatically what do wonders. For example, simple interest when I take, what are the types of problems we have got? Let us understand from there. What are the problems, type of problems we have got? Okay, in times of, simple interest, what are the type of problems we have got? It's more important, very, very important thing, my dear. Very, very, very important thing. First, basic problems, like find simple interest, find the principal, find the rate of interest by using the formula. Of course, what is simple interest formula is? Simple interest formula is equal to PTR by 100 or PNR by 100. Okay, but remember, the person who know how to use calculator, effectively, he can do wonders. That is, without writing anything, by using formula, by using calculator, no need to write anything. Read the question, give the answer, but you should know how to use this calculator effectively. Don't behave like a small kids, my dear, 11th and 12th standard kids. You are a professional students and approach the exam also in professional way. Okay, approach the exam. Sir, we are just completed 12th standard, my dear. You are grown enough and you are more than mature. You are more matured than us. That's what I strongly believe. You are more intelligent than me. That's what I strongly believe. So you can easily understand. You can easily learn. Okay, you can easily understand. You can easily learn. Now the person who can use this calculator effectively, he can do wonders. For example, I'll tell you. See, principal is given as 5,000. Rate of interest is given as 6% and the time taken as 2 years. Find amount. This is the question. See, simple interest. This is the basic problem. Find the simple interest. Okay, find a simple interest. Now look at this. How to approach? Look at this. Sir, how will come to know whether the problem is based on simple interest or compound interest? That is another question people are asking. Sir, sometimes they are not mentioning the type of interest, sir. Then what to be done, sir? Please understand one thing, my dear. If nothing is mentioned about interest, keep this in your mind. If nothing is mentioned about the interest, we are talking about simple interest. Compound interest means we have to mention. Okay, for example, sir, there is one problem, sir. Population type problem, sir. In that population type problem, they don't mention what type of increment it is. So should I use simple interest as you just now only said? So if nothing is mentioned, you should go with a simple interest. Okay, so that way I should do, sir? No. Population increases. The rate of increase is what, year after year. Okay, that is compound interest only. It is understood. It is compound interest. They no need to mention there whether it is simple interest or compound interest. But whereas all the problems they have to mention except that population type. When population type questions are coming, it has to be, you have to use compound interest. Okay, otherwise generally you have to use simple interest. Now, amount they ask you to find out. This is the question, amount they have to find out. Yes, Ashi. Now listen here. Simply what you can do, my dear, use the calculator. Just use the calculator. We have to find out amount, not simple interest. Ashi, we have to find out amount, not simple interest. This is the mistake people are committing. Everyone is giving me the simple interest. See, the question is amount. I am not asking simple interest. Find the simple interest is different. I am asking you to find the amount. Yes, correct. Now listen here, how to find out 5,000 principal into 6% into 2. We got the simple interest amount. I did not switch on the calculator only. Very good. 5,000 into 6% into 2. 600 rupees. Am I right, my dear? 600 rupees. This is your simple interest. But the question is not simple interest. Question is amount we have to find out. So plus 5,000. Why to use formula? Why to waste your time in writing the formulas? Right? Simply you should know. Simple interest means principal, rate of interest and the amount. Time. If I multiply everything, yes, directly I can get the answer. That's it. Sir, can we use the same logic in compound interest? Of course, compound interest also by using calculator directly. I think the people who are attending my session, just like that, you are doing simple interest and compound interest. So many of you are calling me and saying, sir, I've never learned this method before, sir. The first time, by using calculator, I could solve all the problems in time value of money. That's what you are telling. So please understand, you have calculator, 12 marks, confirm, you should know how to use this calculator as far as time value of money is concerned. Effectively, you should use one line. Even what annuity type also, if you want to watch my video, YouTube, it is available. Some assignment problems I have solved. You just see how I am approaching. See, that approach always different, my dear. The approach, your approach should be different. So amount is over, problem solved, keep it aside, go to the next sum. This is basic problem. In this basic problem, what and all can be asked, you know. See, simple interest is 600, right? Amount is 5,600. So, principal, rate of interest, time, simple interest, amount. So, these are the 5 informations. Am I right, my dear? These are the 5 information. Basic type problems. How the basic type problems are, I'll tell you. In these 5 informations, any of the 3 informations will be given to you. They may ask you to find out the remaining 2 informations. That is basic sum. Out of these 5 information, any of the 3 will be given to you. We have to find out the 4th and the 5th information. That is what? Simple problems and a basic type of simple interest questions. 5 informations, once again I am telling you. Principal, rate of interest, time, okay, then amount, then simple interest. These are the 5 informations. See, in this entire simple interest, only these 5 informations available in the questions. Not more than that. Only these 5 informations are available in the question. So, any question you read, you need to find out these informations only. Okay, what information is given, accordingly we have to do it. Okay, now, this is the basic type of problems. Okay, this is the basic type of problems. So, one question can be expected from basic type. Basic. Sir, total 5 informations out of 5, 3 will be given to you, remaining 2 to be found out, sir. Very good. But I want you to do it very carefully. Look at this. Sir, sometimes amount is given. What is given? Amount is given. Principal is given. Time is given. If they ask you to find out rate of interest, how to find out, sir? Okay. Listen here. Amount is given. And principal is given. And time is given. Fine. These are the 3 informations given, my dear. They ask you to find out rate of interest. They ask you to find out rate of interest. Now, sir, I think I have to apply formula, na, sir. Arey, no need to apply formula. See, there are methods. I think my students knows it. We have got kids method, legends method, ultra legends method. This is the way we divide. Okay, in my regular lecture, I saw all the 3 methods. How legends approach this problem? How legends approach this problem? That is, you people are legends only. How you have to approach this problem, I'll tell you, my dear. Look at this. Amount and principal. Can you tell me what is simple interest amount is? 600. Can you find out simple interest directly? Amount minus principal is 600. So, amount minus principal is equal to simple interest. Sir, we got simple interest, sir. 600 rupees is my simple interest, sir. Okay. Now, how much is the time taken? How much is the time taken? 2 years is your time taken. How much is your time taken, my dear? 2 years is your time taken. How much is your time taken? 2 years is your time taken. Simply, what to be done, I'll tell you. Simply, what to be done, I'll tell you. What is needed? Time. Simple interest divided by principal into rate of interest. Simply you do it, you will get the answer, my dear. If you want to check, you can check. Sorry, principal is 5,000. So, 600 divided by 5,000 divided by 6%. 2 years time taken you are getting. See, check it again. 600 divided by 5,000 divided by 6% again. Are you getting 2, my dear? This is what number of years. See, when you know simple interest, if you divide principal and from simple interest, if you divide principal and rate of interest, you will get time. If you divide principal and time, you will get rate of interest. If you divide time and the rate of interest, you will get the principal. Arey, this is the logic, my dear. See, the approach has to be like this, so that what happens, you know, you can build your own confidence. You know, that confidence plays very important role. Once you know, arey, this way I can go, that way I can go, this is the way I can solve. If such kind of confidence level is boosting, then automatically it will help you to score very good marks in your examination. So, one problem, never ever approach in one way, always approach it in 2-3 ways while preparing. Why people are raising? Okay, okay, okay. Achha. Fine, sorry. Next. Okay. Yes, please answer the instructions, my dear. Okay, now listen here. This is our basic problems. Okay, second type of questions. What is expected? Second type of question. What is expected? Sum principle. See, the meaning of sum is principle. Second type of question is a sum of money, that is principal, amounts to some amount in particular year. For example, 2 years, it reaches this amount. In 3 years, another amount. Okay. Now, find the other details, whatever principal you have to find out. How much is that principal? What is the sum? That is the question, my dear. What is the sum? That is the question. It's a very important type of question. This is second type of question. For your information, I am going to write the question. I am going to solve it for you because you know how to do it. But of course, I am just going to tell you how I am approaching this sum. People who are new to my session, you may be wondering, okay, the problem can be approached like this also. You will get that confidence for sure. Are you ready, my dear? I am going to approach the sum which was asked in the exam only. It's a very, very important question. So, please get ready for that, my dear. Sorry, I missed that. I took the wrong book. That is the reason I am not getting it. Please give me 2 minutes. Yes, I got it. Are you ready? This is the type of question which was asked in the examination. Please, I am writing the question for you. I am writing the question for you. A certain sum of money, very important type, my dear. Okay, a certain sum of money amounts to rupees 6,300 in 2 years and rupees 7,875 in 3 years 9 months. Okay, 3 years 9 months at simple interest. Of course, in the exam always they mention what type of interest. Find rate per annum. Yes, now listen here. Okay, this is the question. Okay, so what are the information? Let me see. Of course, you know this sum. I know it. I know it. You can do this sum. You are good in this one. I know it. But still, why don't you learn my method also? Or if you like that method in the exam, you can try that method. Okay, fine. What is it? A certain sum of money. I don't know what sum of money it is. I don't know what amount it is. That amount becomes 6,300 rupees in how many years? 2 years. And 7,875 rupees in 3 years 9 months. Can I say 3 years 9 months as 3.75 years? See, 3 years 9 months. What is it? 3, 9 by 12, 3, 3 by 4. Is it not 3.75, my dear? Is it not 3.75? Say yes or no. Is it not 3.75? Of course you are aware about it. So only this is the information. See, I think my students knows about it. I don't use formulas. Correct? I use logical way. My approach is pure logic. There is no formula is used. When present value, future value, when it is much needed, there only I am using formula. I hope you are aware about it. Even any problem, you just think about that, my dear, in my lecture. Any chapter, most of the chapters, I don't use formulas, only logical way of approach. How many formulas you will remember, my dear? Where's the time to remember all the formulas? So, logical approach is always best approach. That's what I believe. Being a mathematics teacher, I am telling you this. Now, look at this. Here, 2 years and 3.75 years. This is the question. See, what is simple interest is? What is simple interest is? What is simple interest is? Every year, the amount of simple interest remains same. Every year, amount of simple interest remains same. That you know. For example, first year simple interest you earned 500 rupees. Second year also you will earn 500 only. Third year also you will earn 500 only. This is the logic. Now look at this. The way I am approaching. Now tell me, what is the difference between 6,300 and 7,875 is? What is the difference between 6,300, 300 and 7,875? See, 6,300 minus 7,875. Sir, you will get negative. Sir, negative you can ignore. 1575 divided by difference between 2 years and 3.75 years. What is it? 1.75. When you divide this, you are going to get 900 rupees. This is your simple interest, my dear. Every year you are going to earn simple interest is what? 900 rupees is your simple interest. So what is your simple interest? 900 rupees. For example, sir, I want to find out principal now. Simple way. See, this is 6,300. Sir, in 6,300 it is amount after 2 years. That means I have already added 2 times simple interest. Am I right, my dear? I have already added 2 times simple interest. So what I simply do, you know, I remove 900 2 times from 6,300. So what exactly you are going to get? 4,500 rupees. This is what principal. Arey, where am I applying the formula here? Logic, na? What I do? I found the difference. Divided by difference of the years. I get simple interest. This is my simple interest. I subtract simple interest from the amount. Why I subtract 2 times here? Because the amount is after 2 years. If it is 3 years, 3 times I would have subtracted. 4 years, 4 times I would have subtracted. Okay. So 2 years. So my principal I got. How much is my principal? 4,500. Now they ask you to find out what? Rate percent per annum. Simply do what I am saying. Simple interest divided by principal. Into 100. Just tell me what exactly the answer is. 900 divided by 4,500. So are you getting 20%? Are you getting 20%? Say yes or no. We have to multiply it by 0.2 you would have got into 10 to 100. So are you getting 20%? This is what the way we need to approach, my dear. Instead of approaching formulas, this, that, and why you have to waste your time. Okay. And this type of question asked 4 times in the examination. How many times? 4 times in the examination. For example, let me read one more question of this type. So I think you can get the answer. Now look at this. Wait, I am reading the question. See, 2 equal sums of money. Look at this. I am reading the question. I am not going to write similar type of question. Let us not waste my time. Okay. What is the rate of simple interest? What is the rate of simple interest if a sum of money amounts to 2784 in 4 years and 2688 in 3 years? Wow, we need to find out rate of interest. Sir, very simple, sir. 4 years and 3 years, sir. First, let me find the difference, sir. What is the difference, my dear? 2784 and 2688. What is the difference? Is it 96 rupees? Okay. Sir, difference between 3 years and 4 years is only 1 year. So, simple interest directly 96 rupees, sir. Okay. Since it is after 3 years, na, sir, remove 96 3 times, sir. Can you tell me the principal? 2688 minus 96 minus 96 minus 96. I get 2,400. This is my principal. Now rate of interest. 96 divided by 2,400 into 100. Are you not getting 4%, my dear? Sorry, 4 years. Are you not getting 4 years, my dear? You understand this logic? I hope you understand this logic. Am I right? Yes, say yes or no. You understood this logic or not? See guys, this is the way we need to approach this sum. Why unnecessarily using the formula? Sir, can you do all the problems in simple interest without using formula? My dear, that commitment I cannot give. But 99% of the problems without using formula we can do. Sir, my only problem is sometimes I'm forgetting formulas, sir. I am telling you, even I am also telling you the same. Why we have to remember so many formulas? Where is the time to remember the formulas? And many people did not have capacity to remember the formulas because institute is not expecting Ramanujam or Shakuntala Devi. You no need to be Ramanujam or Shakuntala Devi. So what is needed? I need a basic analytical skill. This is what I call it as analytical skill. Being a maths teacher, being a maths graduate, I did not have any problem to teach this type of method. Why you should have the problem to learn these type of methods? Okay, so please understand this type. This is very, very important type of questions. Okay, this time also the question can be asked of this type, my dear. Wait for it. Next, third type. In simple interest, third type I am going to discuss, my dear. In simple interest, third type I am going to discuss. What is third type in simple interest? What is third type in the simple interest? No, 4 is number of years. Sorry. They ask you to find out number of years, not rate of interest. Oh no, 4 is the rate of interest. Arey yaar, why I am confusing? 4 is the rate of interest. Number of years I am taking it as 1 only, na? Yes, number of years given. Rate of interest, you are right. Third type question. I think you know it. Sum of money doubles itself in number of years. Sum of money triples itself in sum of money n times itself in of course you know if it is doubles itself, I think everyone using this only 100 by r, 200 by r, that is n minus 1 into 100 by r years. That means when rate of interest is given, use rate of interest to calculate number of years. When number of years given, use number of years to calculate rate of interest. You got my point? Here r I wrote. Sir, is r is fixed? If number of years given, what to do, sir? Replace r by number of years to get rate of interest. Is it clear, my dear? So, but this is the basic formula which we need to remember. This everyone gives this formula. Same type of questions can be expected in compound interest also. Correct? What is it? Sum of money doubles itself in compound interest. Mostly what you are using? 72 by r, but I don't use 72 by r. We use 69 by r plus 0.35, which is accurate answer you are going to get. 72 by r also approximate answer you will be getting in compound interest. 69 by r plus 0.35, I will get what? That is very close answer I will be getting. 69 by r plus 0.35. Fine. So sum of n times itself in n minus 1 into 100 by r years. Okay. So please remember these three formulas. Okay. Now listen here. This is not only 100 by r, like 200 by r. If it is 8 times itself, it will be 700 by r. So can I do one sum which was asked in the exam again? Sir, these are the questions anytime they are asking. See, please my dear, every time they are asking these type of questions. Now for example, let me ask you one question. A sum of money doubles itself in 10 years, the number of years triples itself. Look at this. Sum of money doubles itself in 10 years, triples itself in dash years. This is the question. I hope you know the shortcut. That's not a big deal, but still. Here, number of years given, and here, number of years they ask you to find out. When number of years doubles itself, number of years given. When number of years given, use number of years to find rate of interest, then substitute rate of interest here to calculate number of years. For example, from the first condition, doubles in 10 years. Doubles means what should come, my dear? So doubles means 100, sir, divided by 10, which is 10%. Triples means what? 200 divided by rate of interest. What rate of interest you got? 10%. That you divide. You will get number of years. Answer is over. I think this is what you are also doing. I know it. Sorry, this method we know it, sir. Yes, of course, my dear. You know this method. Just I'm telling you, okay? But if you are approaching in this way, this is the right way of approach. Okay, this is the right way of approach. Wait, my dear. Sorry. Okay. Yes. Now listen here. Okay. Now next one. Come here, my dear. So, sir, are they asking these type of questions? My dear, I am telling you, only these type of questions are asked in the examination. For example, if I expect 3 to 4 questions from simple interest 3 to 4 questions I am expecting. At least this question 2 to 3 will be of these types only, my dear. So when you prepare, you please select the type of questions accordingly you prepare, my dear. Okay. So there are some unwanted difficult questions also there. I am not saying all the questions are going to be simple, but my logic is very simple, my dear. I don't work for the class. I always focus on the mass. What is class and what is mass? Mass means people who are struggling to score even 1 mark, 2 marks and all, people are struggling, na? So those people, if we can help those people, definitely they can. That is, many of them are believing, if I clear this paper, I'll become a chartered accountant. So I want to work on those people. So I'm just streamlining their preparation. This is the way, if you want to approach, you have to approach. For class people means 100 out of 100 students I'm talking about. Of course, for class people, I have got different strategy, because I think I told you already many times. I'm telling you, every year my student, I can proudly say, last to last attempt, All India first is from my student, 96 out of 100. Okay, the student was from my that is, she was studying under me only. So I can tell you, for class also I can approach, but I focus only on mass. As far as people who are struggling to pass this exam, for you people, these are the types of questions you need to prepare and to go. Sir, is it enough to prepare my institute material? Institute material exercise, we have got 10 problems. Please prepare all the 10 problems. Exercise sums, example sums you prepare. So full simple interest is covered, my dear. Full simple interest is covered. Please wait. Okay, next one. Sorry. So these are the types of questions, frankly, you need to look into it. Next one is what? When you go to compound essay, of course, in my fast track batch, I may cover more than this. I will give formula how to approach and all I'm going to talk. But here just I'm giving you the basic idea. Okay, I'm just giving you the basic idea. Next one. Compound interest. See, sir, compound interest formula I know, sir. Compound interest is equal to P into 1 plus I the whole power n minus 1, sir. Wow, great, my dear. For example, principal is given as 10,000. Rate of interest given as 10%. Number of times interest calculated is 4 years. Compound interest annually. Now find the compound interest if this is the question. Sir, you forgot this formula, sir. P into 1 plus I the whole power n. Wow, very good. I am least bothered about the formula. That's what I told you, na? When I know principal, rate of interest and number of years, if they ask you to find out compound interest, how I do, I'll tell you. Take this. 10,000 plus rate of interest, number of years 4. So how many times you are calculating rate of interest? How many times you are calculating compound interest? We are calculating compound interest for 4 times. So plus 10% plus 10% plus 10% plus 10%. Add 10% for 4 times, my dear. This is your answer. This is your amount. Since compound interest is asked, minus 10,000, that is principal to be subtracted. Are we getting 4641? Answer is over. Do you really need the formula? Okay. Okay, do you really need the formula? I don't think you need the formula, my dear. I don't think you need the formula. See, directly what to be done, if they ask you to find out a compound interest, principal plus number of times. See, here in compound interest, what is n stands for? This is very important concept. This is very important concept. Many of you are thinking n is number of years. In compound interest, n is not number of years, N is number of times interest calculated. What is it? N is number of times interest calculated. What is my number of years interest calculated? Number of times interest calculated, because compound interest not only can be calculated annually, it can be calculated half yearly, it can be calculated quarterly, it can be calculated monthly, even it can be calculated daily, it can be calculated hourly, second wise, minute wise. Yes, it is possible. So here, how many times you are calculating compound interest per year? That is what N. For example, if it is half yearly, in 1 year, how many times you are going to calculate interest, my dear? 2 times you are going to calculate. So that N is equal to 2. If you are calculating quarterly for 1 year, how many times you are going to calculate? 4 times. So N equal to 4. For example, 2 years, quarterly basis you are calculating. That means number of times interest, how many times you are calculating in 2 years time? Sir, quarterly for 1 year, quarterly for another year. So total 8 times I am calculating, sir. So N is equal to 8. At the same time, rate of interest always given in per annum. So for example, 12% is given. For example, 12% is given. Tell me, my dear, half yearly basis means what is rate of interest? 6%. Quarterly basis means what is rate of interest? 4%. Right? Monthly basis means what is rate of interest? 1%. Annual basis means what is rate of interest? 12%. So please understand this, my dear. Always convert it into per annum. Always convert it into the number of times the interest is calculated. So here, this is not like a simple interest. Here N stands for not number of years, N stands for number of times interest calculated. Okay, in this we have got depreciation also. Okay, sir, if depreciation comes, what you will do, sir? Array, what is this, man? Amount is equal to P into 1 minus I whole power n. So this is the formula. Array. For example, principal is 10,000 and rate of depreciation is 10%. Number of years 3. Can you please find out scrap value? This is the question. Simply I'll take the calculator. 10,000 minus 10% minus 10% minus 10%, 7,290. Okay, 7,290. This is what our scrap value. See, when you keep on adding the interest, you will get compound interest answer, right? Amount answer you will get. If you keep on subtract the depreciation interest, obviously depreciation rate, obviously you are going to get the scrap value. Sir, then what is the use of formula, sir? I don't find any use of formula. The people who knows how to use the calculator effectively. Okay, of course sometimes we may use, but here if you know how to use calculator effectively, my dear, I'll tell you, you can rock this topic. The confidence level will increase like anything. Okay, now in this topic, what is another important question can be asked? See, relationship between simple interest and compound interest. Another important question. Relationship between simple interest and compound interest. For 1 year, you calculate simple interest or you calculate compound interest. Both are equal only. Annual basis. For 2 years, always compound interest more than simple interest. Na? The difference between compound interest and simple interest for 2 years is equal to pi square. Of course, your teacher might have given these tricks. For 3 years, compound interest, difference between compound and simple interest is equal to what? Pi square into I plus 3. Sir, only 3 years we have got. If 4 years coming, then what to do, sir? We cannot do anything. Simply what to do? Find the compound interest for 4 years by using calculator. Find the simple interest for 4 years by using calculator. Subtract and get the answer. So the same thing I can apply it for 3 years, 2 years also. Now do it. Who stops you? You can do it. Okay, you can do it. It's not a big deal. Fine. I'm telling you now, my dear. You can just, I can just put a line, but you need to form the passage on your own. So only what I can tell you, this is the way we can approach. Some things I cannot tell you openly. From my discussions, you need to understand, okay, sir is trying to communicate this only. Accordingly, you need to decode and to do it. Okay, accordingly decode and to do it. So if you want to use that directly using calculator, of course you do it. And this is what simple way of calculating compound interest. and also doubles itself, triples itself. That concept of course available. I told you I'm not using 72 by R and all, I'm using different formula. What is it? 69 by R plus 0.35 years, which is more accurate answer it will give. Okay, that is very close answer it will give. So I always prefer 69 by R plus 0.35. Okay, now compound interest, very important. I want you to do more number of problems. Here also we have got type of questions. What is it? Basic type of questions, depreciation type of questions, relationship between simple interest and compound interest questions. Very important, simple interest, compound interest relationship. Very, very important. They are asking the question. And double itself, triple itself, those type of questions. Please identify the type of question. Those are preparing from institute material. For you, second exercise and fourth exercise, first 4 problems. Second exercise, fourth exercise, first 4 problems, and third exercise, 9th problem it seems. These things are comes under compound interest. These things are comes under what? Compound interest. Of course, compound interest, definite questions are going to be there. You do not ignore compound interest. Okay, do not compound interest. What is it? Can you please repeat third one? What is third one? For 3 years, compound interest minus simple interest, it's going to be pi square into I plus 3. That is what the third one. Okay, fine. So third type is what? Doubles itself, triples itself. So double itself means this is what I'm using. Triple itself means I'm using 114 by R. The same formula everyone using, but this one is not the same what others are using. Okay, so this is for compound interest type. Many more problems are there. I am not saying only this much, but when you prepare, this is the way we need to prepare. Okay, now listen here. What explain the formula? Which formula I don't understand? This one you are talking about 69 by R plus 0.35. Are you talking about this? Okay, how you calculate compounders and calculator? Arey Palak, how many times I need to teach? You forgot? You attended my regular lecture, still you are forgetting. Very good. Now next one, listen here. I will give you one type. Okay. That is as you are requesting, na? So I'm just going to take the problems which are asked in the examination. Okay, I'm just going to take the problems which are asked in the examination. Okay, I'm just going to take the problems which are asked in the examination. Fine. Are you all ready? Yes. A sum of money at 5% per annum, compound interest doubles in. Sum of money so if you want to do it, I simply do it like this, my dear. 69 by R plus 0.35, yes. Simply do this, you will get the answer. 69 by R, R is 5%. Plus 0.35 years. This much only you can do it. Okay, this much only you can do it. Fine. Yes. The famous problem, population problem. This comes under this type only. I hope you remember that population type problem. Okay. Next. Population type problem of this type only. Okay. So don't ignore that. That is annual birth and death rate of 1000 are 39.4 and 19.4 respectively. That particular sum based on this type. Okay. I will show you. Of course, you remember 39.4 and 19.4 respectively. Okay. Now, the number of years in which the population will be doubled. Number of years in which the population will be doubled. Assuming there is no immigration or immigration. Okay. Now look at this. This is the question. No one can, I'm just telling you this openly. The way I'm approaching, in one line I will be doing it. Look at this. As I told you, population type, what type of increment rate is not given, so you have to assume it is a compound interest only. Now, annual birth rate and death rate are 39.4 and 19.4. So, birth rate is more than death rate. So, I can say the population is increasing, increase in population is equal to what? 39.4 minus 19.4. See, 39.4, 19.4 per thousand. This is very important. Per thousand. So that means 20 per thousand. Is it not 2%, my dear? I got the rate of interest directly. Correct? This is everyone knows. Now here, since it is doubled, so we need to find out number of years. Sir, compound interest, sir, doubled, sir. See, simply what to do, you know. 69 by 2 plus 0.35 years. Answer over. Just check. 69 by 2. What is 69 by 2, my dear? 34.5 plus 0.5. It is approximately 35 years you will be getting. Approximately 35 years you are going to get, my dear. Approximately 35 years. As soon as you got that rate of interest. See, do you require to solve this question? Sir, 39.4, 19.4, 20 is the difference per 1020, sir. Therefore, it is 2%, sir. And double, sir. So, 69 by 2 plus 0.35, sir, 35 years, sir. Are orally you solve it, my dear? Why we have to use the formula to solve these type of questions? Which is, don't you think it is waste of time? Okay. Now, listen here. One problem I will do from based on simple interest, compound interest difference. The difference between simple interest and compound interest on a certain sum for 2 years, 10% per annum is 10 rupees. Look at this. The difference between compound interest and simple interest for a certain sum for 2 years, you know this, pi square is 10 rupees. We need to find out principal, and the rate of interest is given as 10%. So, P into 10% is 0.1. Sorry. 0. So, 10 divided by 0.11. 0.1 the whole square, no, sorry. Is it 1000 rupees? Am I right, my dear? It is nothing but 1000 rupees. Fine. So, principal is 1000 rupees. This is the way we need to approach this sum, my dear. Direct answer. Why to bother? Okay, why to bother? Fine. See, listen here, my dear. I am not saying that everything is covered today. Tomorrow I am going to talk about annuity, but in my fast track batch, I will do more number of problems. Okay, I am going to solve more number of problems only. Okay, many of them I am going to solve the problems. Okay, today's session I am going to wind up here itself. It's already 6 o'clock. Wind up here itself. Tomorrow I am going to talk about annuity. Annuity, again, people are getting confused about annuity now. So tomorrow that confusion will get sorted out. If you are really liked this today's topic, please fill that form, my dear. And if you really liked it, of course, convey this to your friends, ask them to attend tomorrow. Okay, I am just going to upload this in YouTube also a day after tomorrow. I think you can, class timing, same timing, my dear. Okay, class timing is same timing. Sagar, you are asking about the last sum. See, difference between compound interest and simple interest is 10 rupees. And this is the logic, pi square is 10 rupees. Rate of interest is given as 10%. So, when I convert 10% means 0.1, just substitute and get the answer. YouTube channel name is Strictly Mathematics. Please suggest your friends, my dear. Okay, there is no compulsion, but suggest your friends. If you really like it, please suggest it to your friends. Okay, and if you are really interested in joining fast track batch, you can join fast track batch, because I am not charging high fees and all. So it's a very, very low, small fees I keep. Okay, and I'm not belongs to any, I'm not belonging to any organization. I'm on my own. Okay, I've started my own organization. So thank you all of you for joining with me. Again we are meeting tomorrow. Okay. Okay, again we are meeting tomorrow. We will talk about the lectures and the compound interest, annuity part tomorrow, my dear. And 25th morning, I'm going to start this fast track batch. Thank you all of you. Have a nice day. Thank you.